Early in February, Free State Rugby welcomed back a familiar face on and off the field as former coach and captain Rory Duncan returned to the City of Roses as the CEO of the Free State Cheetahs. We recently sat down with the 2007 Currie Cup winning lock and captain as he explained his emotions on being back in Bloemfontein.
Well, it's really exciting to be back again. It was 7 years since I last walked out of this building. So to be able to come back and see the war room, see the players and a lot of familiar faces, it's been a great experience so far. It's also been very nice for the family. Our kids had friends that they stayed in touch with since we were abroad. So, to be able to come back and experience Bloemfontein again has been very good for us. The last 4 years of coaching, I coached in Japan and my family stayed in the UK. So there was a lot of travel back and forth between the UK and Japan. So it is nice to be together now as a family unit, and the kids are happy in their schools and we seem to be getting into a good family routine. I think one of the things I miss most is probably the weather. It's nice to come back to South African weather. We stepped back into Bloemfontein with 30-odd degrees. It was negative degrees in the UK and obviously wet weather. So to be able to come back, have some nice weather, and also South Africans. It's nice to be able to mix with South Africans again. Although, when coaching abroad, we had a crew of South Africans with us. So when I had left Japan and I went back to the UK, I decided I was going to take a year off where I wasn't going to work for a year and I wanted to study and complete my MBA. So I started studying, and while I was busy with the MBA, I got a message from the board of directors at the Cheetahs, and they told me that there was an opportunity. It was something that I put a lot of thought into. I've always been passionate about the Cheetahs. It's where I developed as a rugby player. It's where I developed as a coach, and the Cheetahs gave me a lot of opportunities. So I thought this would be a great opportunity to be able to give back to Bloemfontein and the Cheetahs. So my new role is CEO of the Cheetahs, and that's basically working with all the different departmental heads as well as our coaching team, trying to bring all the different departments and elements into one so that we can work towards a common goal. What we'd like to achieve is we obviously want to get our rugby back on track. So I believe that this franchise has a lot of potential, and what we need to do is we need to unlock that potential in order to be able to take us back to the Cheetahs of old. Going to the SA Cup, France is going to lead the coaching structures. He's going to be our director of rugby, so he's going to lead the on-field coaching. Rowan Pienaar is going to assist him as backline coach and attack coach, and Isak van der Westhuizen, who's obviously a very experienced coach, is going to be assisting with the forwards. We're very fortunate to have loyal supporters here at the Cheetahs, both in the Free State as well as around the world. And I know that the road hasn't always gone that smoothly over the past few years, and our intention is to focus on our rugby program and build up our rugby program so that we can win back the support of our supporters. So we'd ask you for your continued support as we develop and grow into the team that we want to become.